Well, hello everyone. I hope that your day is going absolutely amazing whenever this video finds you. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Alyssa. It is so incredibly nice to meet you. I'm so glad that you're here and welcome to my channel. I hope that you'll consider subscribing and hanging out with us. And if you are not new here, welcome back to today's video and welcome to my plan with me for today. I am using this absolutely gorgeous kit from House of Stickers UK. It is so pretty. It is got this gorgeous silver foil. It's delicate. It also has this kind of cool tone to it, which I really love about it. And it is different from a lot of the other kits that I've used. She always does these really beautiful, delicate kits, and I love them. So yeah, if you are new here, I do PR for House of Stickers UK. My code is Alyssa15 for 15% off your order. Plus, you'll get my freebie. And she is a UK shop for my Canadian followers, but I always find that her stuff gets here really quick. So definitely check her out. So I'm going to lay down my base. We are planning for the week of the 8th. So if you notice on Saturday, I didn't plan like I normally do or post like I normally do. We had a fairly busy couple of weeks, but I am back to normal and back to my schedule. So I'm going to lay down my base and I will be back as soon as my base is down. All right, so I'm going to interrupt this base laying, if you will, only because I ended up doing my sidebar before I do my full boxes. I was just kind of in a mood to do the sidebar. I really like that she included this really cute little box with the trim at the bottom and the top, and I just kind of cut the box and just pop the trim over, of course, the quote box, which you know I love to put my quote box right in the top left corner, and I just layered it with some gorgeous florals from Alyssa Craft Shop. So the florals in this kit are mainly from Alyssa Craft Shop. I did pull my letters to Apollo ones, but I actually decided to hang on to those for a different kit that I have. So I have gone ahead and kind of set those aside, but they're super gorgeous and I can't wait to use those in an upcoming kit. I just wanted to make sure that I had enough florals available for that kit as well. And the Alyssa Craft Shop was exactly enough with the florals from the actual kit, and it was perfect. So it worked out really well. And then I also used the November script from Sadie Sticker. So blanket statement. Like I always do, all of my foil florals are from Honey Inked Simply Beautiful Plans. What else do I have? Those are my foil florals, I believe. Christine's Paper Studio, and I believe that is it. And then all of my regular florals are from the kit, and then also from Alyssa Craft Shop, and I use their rustic florals like you just saw. And then we'll kind of go through what I use as we go. So this week here was a really kind of a fun week. It was the first half of my week, I ended up working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because I ended up taking quite a few days off. My parents flew out to the States for the weekend. It was my dad's birthday, so they went for about 4 or 5 days, which meant I was at my parents' house for part of it. And then Nathan's parents came from England. Finally, we haven't seen them in be almost 2 years because of the panorama. And they came towards the end of the week. So my parents left and his parents came. So it was actually a really fun week for us. This kind of, I guess, marks off the beginning of our time with them. All right, so on my sidebar, I use, again, my florals. I also use to divide up my headers and my date covers, my Dash of Sun skinny dividers. Good news, she is also releasing those in light gold for you light gold lovers. I am definitely going to be grabbing some. She is doing a Black Friday sale. I do have a code for you for Alyssa, or for Dash of Sun Designs. It is Alyssa 10 for 10% off your entire order, plus you'll get my freebie. And then I also used on my sidebar my Paper Trails little wave dividers, just like I did down on my washi. And then I think that's it, because the rest of the stuff is from the kit. All right, I'm going to finish laying down my base and then I will be back again. All right, so we are here. We are decorating for Monday. So every morning, as always, as you'll kind of see me mark off, I took Natty to the park. We have found a new park in the area. I think I mentioned this in my last plan with me, where we found a park, and it is a fenced off park, which makes us feel so good. And she loves the puppies there. So we take her pretty much, or I take her generally every morning, or Nathan takes her if we're both off, or we'll go together. And I use this Giving Girl bow box kit, or bowl box to mark that off. And then I use my Pretty Pinko paws, my bow paw icon. And I do have a PR code for you for Pretty Pinko. It is Alyssa15 for 15% off your order, plus you'll get my freebie. And I also use this really cute branch. It is from the Christmas branches, or Christmas deco floral from Simply Beautiful Plans, but she has some branches that could totally be a thumbnail in that as well. So I pulled that. This one here has a little branch with an acorn, and I do have a code for you as well. It is Alyssa for 15% off your entire order. And then I also laid that bow box on top of a beautiful floral cluster from Alyssa Craft Shop. And then I worked that day. I had kind of a midday shift. It was a good 8-hour shift, which was great, where I was on channel. We're getting ready for, oh God, what are we getting ready for? We're getting ready for Black Friday. So I had a couple things to do that day. I had some meetings I had to take and some other fun stuff. And then a couple of just learning top-ups, because I am still new to my job. And I'm still learning the processes, and things are changing because of Black Friday. And then I also used a Crafts by Towie planner with a bow pen. It's so cute. And then my Letters to Apollo work script, which are some of my favorite work scripts that I have. And then Theo came over for the day. So my mom was doing stuff for work. So she dropped Theo off to hang out with Natty for the day. I used my Crafts by Towie bow icon, and they just had a lot of fun. And then for dinner, I had made spaghetti. Very simple. I made spaghetti. I got this sauce from the St. Lawrence market here, and it's this, like, it's got all these veggies in it, but it's got a bit of a kick to it, and it's so good. So I used that, and it was actually our first time trying that sauce, and I had it again today. It was really tasty. Again, another Monday with spaghetti. And I used my Crafts by Towie fork and spoon bow icon. And then I also did laundry that night, because we were going to my parents' house on Wednesday night, so I wanted to have laundry and have our clothing and stuff ready. So I did that, and I used my Paper Trail Plans laundry script, which is so cute. All right. By the way, my date dots are from Paper Trail Plans as well. They're the autumnal ones. I did buy the Christmas ones too, and they're so cute. I'm just hauled those. Actually, I just filmed a haul that'll be up later this week. I was going to hold on to it for next week, but I figure it's done. I'm going to edit it after I edit this, and I am going to have that up probably by Thursday. So you're getting an extra video this week, which I'm really excited for. And I have a whole bunch of gorgeous winter kits in there. I'm so happy for you guys to see it. So that's exciting. On Tuesday, I worked in the morning, had an early morning shift. I used my Letters to Apollo script, and then I layered the half box over the Simply Beautiful Plan branch dividers. And then I used a White Deer stationery Starbucks cup with a little pumpkin on it to mark off that I was working, because I actually ended up going for a walk with Natty and then picking up coffee or tea for me on the way back. So I had that while I worked, and I used a honey inked little branch. By the way, yes, my branches are from Honey Inked. I do finish off that sheet in this spread, which is oddly satisfying. I love finishing a whole sheet of stickers. It's kind of a bittersweet moment because I'm like, crap, I got to order more. But then I'm also like, I used an entire sheet, which is really satisfying. So yeah. And then after that, because I had an earlier shift, I took Natty to the park for a little bit. And then I used a scallop divider from Christine's Paper Studio under the long flag. And then I used Crafts by Towie, the bow icon for puppies. And then some really cute, just little branches and sparkles from Christine's Paper Studio again. And then that evening, I ended up deep cleaning. So Nathan's parents were coming, and I wasn't really going to have a lot of time to deep clean because we were going to my parents' house Wednesday night because that's when they flew out. So I used I just took a really almost like half circle floral from the Alys Craft Shop sheet and then I started it under the half box, but actually layered it on top as well. Kind of like not folded over, but popped it over too. Really like how that turned out. It was really cute. And then yeah, I deep cleaned. I used my White Deer stationery, looks like messy pots and pans. I used that as my deep clean icon. And then it was Taco Tuesday. So I used the Miss and Meow little whisk. It is from the linen sheet from her icons. I actually believe she still sells them, and they're very, very cute little icons. I love them. I have a whole bunch of them, and I use that just to mark off that it was Taco Tuesday. We are very tried and true to Taco Tuesday. We don't steer away from that meal. Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. It is our favorite meal. I do it with the Beyond the Meat, and I do Nathan's with lean ground beef usually. So I do tend to kind of almost make two separate dinners, but also one. So good. I love Taco Tuesday. All right. And then on Wednesday, I went on a little hike and with Natty, because I believe I had an earlier shift that day, but it was a shorter shift. So I went on an early day with her. I used my Bloom's Paper Studio lace divider, the thick ones, the really pretty thick ones, under the quarter box. And I used my Crafts by Towie little paws just to mark that off. And then I used a Miriam Bell kind of squiggle divider, layered it under the little quarter box, and just to mark off that I worked. And then my mom and my dad actually flew out that day. So they went to the States for my dad's birthday. My mom bought him tickets to the Vikings. Fun fact, my dad is a massive Vikings fan. Since he came to Canada, he was like 14, 15. It was the first team that he saw, and he hasn't steered away from it. It's his favorite team. They rarely win. He gets angry every year, but here it is. So they flew off, and then Nathan came back, grabbed Natty and I after I finished packing and everything, and we head over to my parents, and then we just kind of hung out there, and I believe we had soup for dinner, or I had soup for dinner, I think we were soup that night. And then I used a Miss and Meow little oven mitt to mark off my soup. And then I used kind of like my makeup Crafts by Towie icon as well to mark off that I had to pack, for my moms and stuff. All right, Thursday. So Thursday was a fun day. I actually worked on my school assignments. I layered my White Deer stationery book icon on top of the florals from Alys Craft Shop just to mark off that I worked on my assignment. Fun fact, I finished my assignments for 2021. I just have exams in 2 weeks. I did finish them early. I just kind of wanted them out of the way. I didn't really want to have to worry about them. So they're gone and they're done and they're finished, which makes me feel so good. And we also had, I think, I wrote pizza here, but I didn't have pizza that night. I had Thai that night. But it made me very sick. I was not well the next couple days. It was really rough. It's from a place I always get Thai from, which kind of really made me sad. And then we picked up Nathan's parents from the airport, dropped them off at their hotel, and then went back that evening because Nathan had to work the next morning, and then we were going to come back here. So we dropped them off, got to say hello, and then made our way back to my parents' house. It was a bit of a later night, so I used my White Deer Stationery road icon as a little road because we drove there. And then the Night in the Clouds, it was a later night for me. And then I also restarted Crave. This is a book that Laura from My Newest Addictions had spoken to me about. We chatted about it and I was intrigued, to say the least. And I think I started it and then I had to pause it and then I started it again this day, and I've been going strong ever since. I'm on chapter 47. Now I have more time to listen to it because I can sleep in a little bit more and I can listen to it on Natty's walks. So I have been listening to it. And on that, under that little half box, I use my Letters to Apollo's really pretty dividers as well. And again, my final honey inked branch, but highly recommend if you like Twilight or those kind of like fantasy books that I do. I'm going to call it as I see it. It's kind of a YA novel, but that's okay. I really enjoy it. Then you're going to really like this book. I've already ordered book 2 and 3 on Audible for it. So very excited. All right. On Friday, I finished up some papers for school and handed them in. I also tidied my parents' place and because it had been lived in for 2 days, and packed everything up. So packed up Natty's things. I used my White Deer Stationery paper with a little 8+ on it and then a little cleaning bucket for the tidy and pack up. And then we made our way here. I also filmed and edited that day. So use my Crafts by Towie YouTube bow icon and then the really cute edit icon as well that I absolutely love. And then we went to pick up Nathan's parents and we came back here and we actually had Indian for dinner. There's a place here that has really good Indian food right around the corner from us. So we ordered from there. And we just kind of chilled. We did a lot of chilling, which was really, really nice. We are fully open here, but it's still, our cases are rising, so we were just trying to be a little bit more careful. So we spent a lot of time here, but we had a very chill night. I used my Crafts by Towie macaroon bow icon because I thought it was really cute just to kind of pop that there. And then on Saturday, we took Natty and Theo to Hyde Park, which was so much fun. We actually went with his parents. We went on a nice 2.5-hour hike. They got super tired. And then we had breakfast with them, hung out with them, and then we used a spoon and fork icon, the bow icon from Crafts by Towie. And then we went to the St. Lawrence Market because it's Saturday and they have the extra market there. Ran in, picked up a couple things like the sauce that I had for my spaghetti. So good. And then we just kind of hung out with them again. So we had some family time, used the Letters to Apollo family time from a $2 Tuesday. And I love that script. How cute is the script? And my Crafts by Towie spoon and fork again. And then Sunday, we took Natty and Theo. We took them to Cherry Beach and we let them play. It's, I think, Theo's second time at Cherry Beach. First time, second time at Cherry Beach. It was a lot of fun. He really enjoyed it. I used my Pretty Pinko paws, my little bow icons, and then we grabbed some snacks and I think we went to the old spaghetti factory this day, if I can remember correctly. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And then again, we hung out. We just chilled, which was super fun. And that was it. That was my week. So I hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out. I'm going to be popping my haul, which will be up on Thursday. And then on Saturday, I will have my plan with me for the week that Nathan's parents were here. And I'll talk about all the fun stuff that we did and how nice it was to see them. All right, guys, stay safe. See you soon. I'm going to play my music and I will see you next time. Bye.